Today we're going back in time 100 years ago. We're going to find out what was in the news in 1923. These are all from the month of May 1923, 100 years ago. My goodness. If you like this video, if you're like, hey, I need to know about the past way before when even like my grandparents were around, hey, you found the right channel. Please make sure you're subscribed below. Also, click the thumbs up button and share this with a friend. And let's go. Man, a time where the news really wondered out loud. Many handkerchief novelties? All right, let's see what this says. Whether it's a fad or not. So, okay, look. There's handkerchief novelties out there. Might be a fad. We don't care. We're the news. All right. Whether it's a fad or not, women like to be in style. Yeah. All right. If you're like, oh, women, what do they need to be in style? They don't need to. No. They need to. They like to be in style. Whether it's a fad or not, they like to be in style. The newspaper knew back then, 100 years ago, they were so much smarter. All right. Whether it is a fad or not, women like to be in style. And here are some appealingly modest kerchiefs. Real Swiss novelty handkerchiefs sold in solid colors, white with scalloped edges. That sounds delicious. Egyptian corners, 25 cents. Man, money was worth a different amount then. Airy-fairy kerchiefs for tying on the wrists. So these are airy-fairy. You'd tie them around your wrist. And they have King Tut patterns. I don't know if this is, I guess it was around this time where King Tut was found. I feel like it was later. But we did have a period. I know this very specifically because of the Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard, which opened a few years before Grauman's Chinese, which actually, I think King Tut, this actually adds up. So Sid Grauman was a showman who opened Grauman's Chinese Theater. People sometimes call it Mann's Chinese Theater because of Ted Mann, but Sid Grauman was the guy who opened it. He also opened the Egyptian Theater, and it was because of public hysteria because King Tut has been found. That was probably at this time. So yeah, King Tut patterns, 25 cents each. Swiss Tech handkerchiefs with solid colors, 3 for $1. So yeah, handkerchiefs, man. All right, swallowed. All right, serious news. It's 100 years, but we need to focus on this. The headline is Swallowed Himself. Reverend John R. Humphreys, pastor of Berean Baptist Church, addressed the morning congregation on the lost tribe of Demas. To the junior congregation, he spoke on the man who swallowed himself. Group number 1, Senior Christian Endeavor, in charge of Miss Catherine Pyre, had a change of the 6:30 service. The members they're not going to, I need to know. How did this man do this? Did he like jump in a drink and then take a straw and somehow swallow himself? I want to know. Like, how can that be they need to tell me more. All right, what's next? Are you nervous? We pay special attention to nervous people. This is a dentist ad. Are you nervous? We pay special attention to your nervous people. It is impossible to hurt you. It is impossible to hurt you whether you have 1 or 20 teeth extracted. All right. Are you nervous? We pay special attention to nervous people. It is impossible to hurt you whether you have 1 to 20 teeth extracted. Vital air extracts teeth without pain. Lowest price dental office in the county. You get fillings for 50. It's impossible to hurt you if we yank out 20 of your teeth. Fillings were 50 cents. You get another, it says another plate, no room. Another denture plate, no room. I don't know. Painless Dr. Gould, he could yank out every tooth you have in your big fat mouth and you would be fine. Do not argue. Are you nervous? You better not be nervous. He's gonna start yanking stuff out of your mouth. All right. The minister will fight. It doesn't matter what you tell him. The minister will fight 100-year-old news. Let's find out. All right, the minister will fight charges. I mean, that's such a clickbait thing. The minister will fight charges. All right, it's not like he's getting in the ring. This is clickbait. This is the oh my God, the president died. His hair. You can't do. Minister will fight charges that he. So the charges are that he insulted a woman in a Reading movie theater. That's illegal. Let's go. We're only about 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours from Reading. I can get up to Reading before it's dark, and I can insult a lot of women at a theater. This was on May 3rd. An emphatic denial that he had any manner annoyed a woman. Reverend Liebarger of Ephataka. It looks like a pasta. Looks like if you had an epitaph and you like alphabetsed it and then you made a pasta. It's Pasta. Pastor of the Four Lutheran, blah, 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 blah. So she was at a movie theater. He insulted her. He forfeited his bail of 20. It was illegal then. You couldn't insult a woman at the theater. $25 was his bail. He said he doesn't know her. The performance went on well, he said, and then a policeman laid his hand on my shoulder and I was under arrest. You couldn't, my goodness, you couldn't insult a woman back then? Well, let's go to Reading. Let's go fight for our rights. All right, let's see what also was that? Oh, there was a meeting of the Undertakers. Oh, goodness. Kane was probably there. Paul Bearer. Oh, my Undertakers from the Burks and Lebanon Funeral Parlor. No, but meeting of Undertakers is just regular Undertaker. I'm sorry for your ears. I'm sorry. It's just, I think of Paul Bearer. But yeah, the meeting of Undertakers, that's all it was. It was nothing more than that. Gifts hidden in a hat. Ooh, what do I have? Nope, just lice. Miss Miriam Eames, who recently announced her engagement to David Yorgi, she had a miscellaneous shower by the members of a sorority. They had dancing and cards were enjoyed. I like that. After which a luncheon was served. The table was decorated with tulips, and they had gifts. And the following members of the sorority were present, just in case anybody's wondering who may have hidden the gift in the hat. Let's see here. Who was there? Catherine Wynn. Oh, Martha Adams. Oh, Martha Adams always got to be there for everything. Martha Adams. All right, let's see what else was going on. They had a gay young... The movie Gay Young Bride had just opened. It was an amusement. Gay Young Bride. Umbrella Mike surrenders. So this was like a head of the mafia whose name, hey, it's me, Umbrella Mike. Oh, hey, look, there's two ways we can do this. The easy way, or I poke you in the nose with my umbrella. Umbrella Mike. It's like Rain Boots Johnson is on the way. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Poncho Joe is Rainbow Mike. All right, here's an ad. Look here, boys. Okay. All right, let's just take a moment to pay attention. At a glance, we're all like, okay, so it's like a boy. He's like, look here, boys. It's a hat wearing a human face. Right now, I know you're like, no, it's a face wearing a hat. No, because below him, his body is all hats. It's all hats. So he's got a body made of hats. He's got a hat. The face is the like decoration. The hat is part of the body. The face. This is all the non-hat parts. This is just to fool you. This is just to beckon you in. But the hats have taken over. It says, look here, boys. Here are some good news. You want a dandy skull cap? Yes. You better take the skull cap. I mean, it was quite a skull cappy time. Here's a ball you can sock, boys. Here's a ball that you look at, and look at this kid. Oh man, there is trouble. There is trouble brewing here. Look up here. And he's like rolling up his sleeve and getting his bat. He's like, "You're going down." But this is a ball you can sock boys with. All right. Women report losses. There are many Reading women who are owners of cars who let male friends drive the machines and sometimes let them take the cars out alone. Once in a while, women and girls of this kind imagine their cars are stolen. When their male friends come back with the missing machines, they report in a very sheepish fashion to call the police. In 9 out of 10, they would not. Inform the police, but if they don't, the machines are sure to be picked up by an officer the next time they are used. This is the news from 100 years ago. Just so if anybody lost the thread here, this is what was going on in the news. All right. Best coffee you could get for 30 cents a pound. Look at that. High grade coffee. It can be done. They yell it at you right in the middle there. They're like, you can put down you can put it down. All right. Let's go to the top. Because we got a little fake news stuff going on here. Whenever you see an ad offering the best coffee for 30 cents a pound, you can put it down as a fake ad. That's a parody. That's a Weird Al Yankovic, because it can't be done. We deliver 5 pounds for $1.15. Your new straw hat, oh my goodness, you need it. Look at this. The Globe is fashioning up. He's like, I'm Planet Hollywood. Straw hat, coming tomorrow, get your new straw hat. Come on, you need one. Go to John Goodman Company. It's on Penn Street. Call the dog and watch him jump out of his kennel. You're like, what do I get? The person who has everything? The person who loves dogs, loves watching them jump out of the kennel, but they have everything and they don't want an actual dog. It's Radio Rex, the dog that chases forth from his kennel. As soon as his name is called, you clap your hands or blow a whistle and he comes out. What does the trick? Don't ask us. Come and try it. Endless amusement for the whole family. $1.98. Radio Rex was a real thing. I've heard of this. This was the first voice-activated toy, and basically it just needed to hear a certain frequency. So Rex, that sound is what it would hear, and it would just activate this signal and make it pop out. But they found a way to get the vibrations from the human voice, if you were close enough to it, to activate the little tiny thing like this on the side of the house, that it was like this, and if you vibrated it, it'd tap, and then Radio Rex. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Classic advertisement. All right, last one. This week is Music Week. We've had wonderful music events and more to follow. Show me the home wherein music dwells, and I show you a happy, peaceful, contented home. Hagen's, baby. This week is Music Week. I hope you enjoy Music Week. Make sure to click a box up here if you'd like to see something else. Also, we got a box over here. Ooh, so this one or this one. Choice is yours. I'm glad you tuned in. I'll see you next time.